better. Teams at the top separated by just 1 point. Challenge.
Another day to talk sports on ETV channel 50 Enugu. I hope you are good whenever you are watching us from. And my name is Chibuzomweye, the man you know as the only attacker precision. Yes, if your club is finding it very difficult to score goals, put a call across to me. You can be rest assured that goals will start flourishing. In our package this afternoon, Nigeria D Tigers soars to number 2. Number 12 globally retains African supremacy in women's football. Yes, Kwara United sacked 22 players, recruit top stars. And Goma here to open Coast City pre-season cup against the Brazilian side as the two Nigerian giants loom in their path. Yes, Super Eagles expected to fall to 39th in FIFA ranking, maintains 5th place in Africa. Yes, Rosenborg shocked Manchester United in pre-season friendly, and MPFL promote Ladamboso to under-23 team, begin search for new coach for under-20. The most current and the most recent is that Southgate is no longer the coach of the Three Lions. Just about some minutes ago, he resigned his position as the English Three Lions coach, and no reason was given, but he wants to challenge, have another challenge elsewhere. Maybe Nigeria might be looking for him because you know that Nigeria, the Super Eagles, we don't have his current coach now since the resignation of Finidi George. Yes, I'm not going to be doing it alone. I have, apart from Peter Mbadi, the second man when it concerns sports in Enugu State, talking about the Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Barrister Lloyd Ekoremade, the winning commissioner. Yes, you are welcome to ETV Sports this afternoon.
Thank you, Chibuzo. It's good to be here.
I don't think we are going to do this once. I just listed. I think let's start from Enugu State because under your watch, the Rangers did the unthinkable. Many people, even the coach and even the players, they never believe that such a thing. Anytime you ask Fidelis Lechuku, we tell you that they are still work in progress. But at the end of the season, Rangers cap it up by winning their 8th MPFL title. And you, the first time you are becoming the commissioner, winning it, how do you feel winning the MPFL trophy? Because it's not many people, many past commissioners would have wished that such a thing happened under their watch. What is that thing you people did that other commissioners, other states did not do, and the Rangers win it, despite not starting at Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium here?
Well, first of all, I have to thank God. It's indeed an honor and a privilege for such historical event to take place during my time, within my short period as a Commissioner for Youth and Sports in Enugu State. So I'm just glad and elated, and I feel lucky and blessed for such a thing to happen. As far as what we did what we could as human beings, like you mentioned, starting the league, playing in Oka.
From Nnewi to Oka.
Right, which they've been doing for the past 2.5 years before the government of Dr. Peter Mbah came on board. And one of the first assignments His Excellency gave to me following my appointment was that Rangers must return to playing in
I was there, you came for the inspection, the first time you came to Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium.
So straight from the inauguration, we proceeded to go and inspect the stadium and look at what needed to be done. Then we got into the difficulties and contractual complications that had led to Rangers playing away, and began to unravel them. And as God would have it, on the 28th of December 2023, Rangers was returned to Enugu, and as you know, have gone unbeaten in the cathedral ever since, which contributed to the winning of the trophy.
Yes, what is that thing, apart from playing at the Namibia Games, what is that thing you people did that other clubs, because a club like Heartland Football Club, they were relegated. A club like Sporting Lagos, although you cannot compare that with it, but a club like that is playing in Southeast here, like a Heartland Football Club, they couldn't maintain it as standard. They were relegated. But the Rangers, despite they are not playing, starting the league here, what is that thing you people did that other people did not do?
Well, like I said, first of all, we give all glory to God. But as human beings, we must give every accolade to His Excellency the Governor.
Yeah.
Governor Peter Nubisimba is someone who goes for excellence. Second best is not an option for him. And so he puts in everything that was required for us to be competitive,
Yeah.
you know, to have a competitive campaign over the season, and that paid off. He also started it by, as you know, making some fresh appointments into the leadership and management of Rangers, which went a very long way to achieving this great feat. I mean, as you know, the indefatigable general manager of Rangers, Amobi Ezeaku, you know, it was just a square peg in a square hole.
Yeah.
You know, he did a fantastic job in terms of mobilizing the team, in terms of managing the officials and management of the team. There was some fresh hands, fresh eyes that were brought in as far as the technical crew is concerned, most famously bringing in the new technical advisor, Fidelis Ilechukwu.
Yeah.
So, and then a lot of new signings, even players that hadn't played in the MPFL before.
Yeah.
So it was a combination of all these things that led to this sort of success we had.
Apart from that, we must commend you people, because there was never a time, because of the type of job we do, our job is just to scrutinize and put our eyes on ground and search for those things that people did not do. I didn't hear that there was a time, 1 month or 2 months, that Rangers management or their players were owed their salaries and emoluments. Is it part of what people maybe sat down and discussed that it was not going to happen, and that paid off? Because when you are owing players, look at, you can agree with me, Lobby Stars, there was a time they were leading on the log. But when they started owing their players, the team just, they couldn't cope up again. I think they ended the season on 5th position, so to say. So maybe you are saying that because of the synergy between the government, the management and the players, that was what paid off.
Yes, there was a good synergy between those three components. As far as remunerations and you know, financial motivation, the governor is very emphatic about such things. Motivation was very high on that side, so there was never anything. The players were given conducive environment to play their football and not worry about other factors, other intervening factors. So that was never a problem, both for players and for the technical staff.
Yes, my commissioner, I must say congratulations to you, the Rangers, the government of Enugu State. Yes, last weekend you people hosted them, and the cash reward of 50 million naira was doled out to them. I don't know how they are going to share it, but some people were saying that if they had been consulted, maybe it would have been something that is tangible, like a land or buying cars, or because of fear of the unknown, and not from the government, but many of them, they will tell you that yes, I was the person that gave you the opportunity to come and start playing for, and you have to give me this amount of money and the rest of it. Before you know it, many of them will not even, maybe let's assume that each player will be getting maybe 1 million or 2 million. I notice that many of them will not get it, but it has been pronounced, and the money I suppose has been given to them. You are not the governor, but he said also there will be a non-cash reward. Asking you that because the governor did not disclose it. Is it part of what people want to use in motivating them for continental engagement? They will be playing a CAF Champions League from next month.
Yes. Well, first of all, about the cash reward of 50 million that was given to the team. you just spoke about the fact that nobody has been owed, and nobody was there was no complaints as far as money was concerned. That's a trademark, is a hallmark of the government of Dr. Peter Ndubuisimbah, which is transparency and traceability, accountability. You know, so this is not the first time that cash in bulk, if you like, has been made available to the team. And there's never been a time where there were issues as far as how the money was disbursed. So there's this new culture of transparency where everybody knows what everybody is getting, and what you're expecting to get gets to you. So that's never been a problem. But like the governor said, there's also reward that are non-cash rewards and encouragements, and these will also go to motivating the players towards the campaign at the continental level. I can not speak holistically as to the governor's mind on that, but he did make a further statement about immortalizing these players, which is very much in line with the Enugu State Sports Development Fund law, which, as you know, His Excellency signed into law most recently. That law provides for this sort of immortalization of our legends, of people who have done Enugu proud. And so these crop of players and technical team who have brought us this glory will benefit from that.
Thank you very much. From there, let's go over to what will be happening in Enugu, where from the 1st of August, from what I was told, because I hosted one of your directors in your ministry talking about Boniface Onovo. He did tell me that from 1st of August, Rangers will be taking on a Yimba in what you people call Coast City pre-season tournament, where a club from Brazil, Corinthians, a club from Benin Republic, a club from Sierra Leone, Eyimba, Remo Stars, Canipilas will be competing. What is the reason for that? Is it Enugu State government that are going to be bankrolling the SP? Because to bring a club from Brazil down to Enugu here, I learned that appearance fee is 15 million naira to each. Then the team, whichever team that wins the competition will be going home with 50 million naira. What is the reason for that? We have never had that ever since I started practicing. It has never happened in the Southeast, in Nigeria as a whole. What is the reason for that?
Well, you see, when the governor took over, there are some core principles that we were schooled on at our, if you like, training. And one of them is meritocracy. And under meritocracy, one of the meritocracies that were described to us was the meritocracy of ideas, separate from the meritocracy of recruitment. So in this case, what you're seeing playing out is meritocracy of ideas. This idea was brought to the state government, of course through my ministry, for a co-city pre-season tournament to be held. So it's a privately led initiative, and
just like a marathon.
Exactly, and partnering with the state government to achieve it. And so there's a lot of private funding going into this, and then a good amount of government facilitation going into it. And so working together, we've been able to put things in place for this thing to hold in August.
Yes, there's another one because I like knowing things that are happening, because Peter Mbai, remember what he mentioned during his first speech as the governor of Enugu State. He mentioned table tennis. I'm the spokesperson for tennis, but I've not seen anything. Maybe I have not come to you. We'll come to you because that specifically he mentioned table tennis. Maybe he loves playing table tennis. There's this. I was told that you people are planning for sports festival in Enugu here that we encompass all the 17 local governments. Can you tell us more about that? Is it going to be only football, or is it going to be all the sporting activities that Enugu State are known for?
Yes, your information is correct. We have coming up sometime in August. The dates will be formally announced shortly. and what that is the Enugu Youth Games. Essentially, it's going to take participation from all 17 local government areas.
Very good.
This is very much in line with His Excellency the Governor's plans, promises, and mandate to develop grassroots sports.
Yeah.
So that's one. But also, it is a way for us to remedy some of the issues we've studied and discovered in our sports sector here in Enugu, which led to the not so good performance at the National Youth Games last year, just immediately we took over. So we didn't have time to plan and properly prepare for it. So, but what this Enugu Youth Games is going to do for us is to give us a wide base to select the quality of athletes that we need in a very transparent manner, not the one where one coach or somebody will bring their children and things like that, people who are not necessarily our best. So we are all about putting our best foot forward, and this is a way for us to transparently select our best athletes while also giving people opportunity to show their talent.
Is there another thing happening in your sports ministry that you want to tell us? Because I believe that a lot is happening because the governor is ready, you are ready, very, very young. Is there another thing you want to tell us that is we do not know? Because like I told you, Onovo has told me a lot, but is there another one you want to tell us?
Well, you've hit most of the points or the things that we're working on currently. So, but other things that we're working on are more medium-term initiatives. Of course, you know that Enugu State has put in an official bid to host the 2026 National Sports Festival. We are planning in earnest for the 2025 Enugu City Marathon. So those are some of the other things that we're working on underground, but you've mentioned some of the more current things, yes.
How ready is Rangers to face their challenger, a club from Comoros Island? How ready is Rangers?
They're back in camp. Everybody is recharged, motivated, and you know, I got to watch a video from their first training back, and I think they're looking good. Some of the players were interviewed, and they're excited about the new prospects. So I think we're getting ready. Just like Fidelis Ilechukwu will always tell you, we're still in a rebuilding phase.
Yes, he's a working coach.
Yes, that's the attitude within the club and within the management and all of that. So we're constantly working to be better.
Okay, the stadium, Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium, I was from Grapevine anyway, that state government is planning to cover everywhere. Is it true? How true is it?
I can confirm that there are very extensive remodeling plans in place. Currently, a integrity test is being carried out at the stadium. Of course, you know this was a facility built in the 80s. So before we go on to do anything that would potentially put additional weight on the facility, this stress test or integrity test is being carried out, and so far the reports are looking good.
Let's leave Nigeria and go to the Three Lions coach resigning. In your own assessment, do you think Gareth Southgate has performed poorly, or how will you assess him, or if maybe percentage, how will you assess his performance? World Cup, he got them to the semi-finals, the other Euro to the finals, this Euro to the finals, although he has not been lucky. But still, the way they were writing and saying a lot of English players, many of them are not happy the way he has been coaching. What is your general assessment about Southgate?
The assessment about Southgate is that he's a world-class coach, of course. You know, he's a world-class football manager. Like you said, he has just been unlucky, having come so close to these titles and having not won them. But you know, in football, when you perhaps, would I say, you are used to winning, or you have high expectations.
They've not won anything international for the past 58 years. Then why are they so quick to, talking to the guy that is about to do that?
Right. football fans can be impatient. They have high hopes, so when those hopes are not met, maybe you want to explore a new change. So it's good, sometimes let them see a new person try it. If it works out, then fine. If not, maybe they can bring Southgate back.
Thank you very much. I have been speaking with the Commissioner for Youth and Sports in Enugu State, Barrister Lloyd Ikekweremadu. And before we go, the Tigers of Nigeria, they'll be participating in this coming Olympics. They are placed 12th globally now. Yes, it shows resilience. It shows that they are intact, and they will be playing some tune-up matches before the tournament. That is the Olympics that will be starting on the 26th of this month. Kwara United sacking 22 players and recruiting 23. I don't know when they are going to gel for them to have a team. It's a very dicey one for them. I told you that Rosenborg, they defeated Manchester United just yesterday in a pre-season match, and their coach Ten Hag is not happy about that. And Salah Damboso being promoted to the under-23. Many people are asking, what has he been able to achieve as a coach from club level to all the national team he has managed? But this is a question you ask, you answer, you that is watching me. It is all this that we cap it up in today's edition of ETV Sports. My Commissioner, thank you very much for obliging us this wonderful opportunity to come and tell us what is happening in Enugu State sports-wise. Maybe when or latest development you come and look at, because this is state parastatal. We need to know what is happening. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
My name is Shebu Zongweye, the man you know as the only attacker precision. We shall be making a return the same time tomorrow, probably with a different and fresh stories to tell you. Thank you for your viewership. I remain blessed.